So today in Lunch Money, welcome. I'm going to be sharing my top 6 mindset hacks. All right, the shifts that you can make in your mindset. And you've all seen like a gear shift before. You may have one in your car. Typically, if your car can go over like 80 miles an hour, it probably has like 6 gears or six shifts, right? You can make. So I'm going to share with you today the 6 things that you can shift inside of your mind, inside of your business, that can help you to make more money, literally going through the next 12 months. Okay, so those 6 things, you want to write these down. All right, those 6 things are money, time, selling, prospecting, cost, and people. Okay, so if you want to help me out a little bit and you want to write those down and share those with everybody, just in case someone doesn't or is not in a position where they can take notes, then you may want to pop them in the comment section. But again, before we get into them, all right, number 1 is money, number 2 is time, number 3 is selling, number 4 is prospecting, number 5, or shift number 5, gear 5 is cost, and shift number 6 is people. So I'm going to get into a few details of all of these. So I'm going to give you 3 big tips around all of these things that you can take to make some big shifts inside of your mind and inside of your business. So number 1 is you got to shift the way you look at money. Okay, you got to start shifting the way you look at money. What's up, Chris? What's going on, man? One big thing, you got to realize that the first shift with money is you got to know that money is a byproduct of the value that you provide to a marketplace or to a network. Okay, money is a byproduct. So if you want to increase the amount of money that you make, you've got to first start looking at ways you can increase the amount of value that you put into the marketplace. So if you're not making the amount of money that you want, you've got to stop saying to yourself, well, how can I make more money? And you've got to start saying to yourself, how can I provide more value? How can I increase the value and the influence level where people can start seeing me as an authority figure, they start seeing me as an influential figure, and then money will start chasing you, okay? You got to understand that you cannot chase money. Okay? If you chase money, it will run away from you. If you start chasing your dreams, if you start chasing your passion, what's up, Zach Shaheed? What's going on, man? What up, player? What's going on, Shaheed? Shaheed is starting to get a little Lisa Torres in him, or he's just starting to just drop all sorts of just rants all over the place. When you start dropping some Lisa Torres rants, you're starting to come up in the game. So shout out to you, man. Keep coming up with the rant. Just telling people like it is. Give people the cold hard truth. All right, but guys, you got to realize that money is a byproduct, and money is also currency. I find a lot of people, they're afraid to spend money. Okay, they're afraid to spend money, so they're hovering over their money bucket, and they're just hovering over this money bucket. And when you hover over your money bucket, no money can go out and no money can come in. So you got to realize that money is currency. It's always in a cycle, and if your money likes to move fast, so a lot of times your money's moving slow. So the money that you think you should be moving fast is moving slow to you. So if you're attracting a lot of people that don't spend money, look in the mirror. Are you spending money on the things that you should be spending money on? Or are you spending money like going out buying Christmas presents when you know you really shouldn't be, right? When you know you could really set yourself and set your family up if you guys just decided, you know what, let's not buy a bunch of Christmas gifts this year that are not going to make a difference, and let's reinvest into our business, honey. Let's reinvest and go to this event, honey. Let's, actually buy some courses for ourselves for Christmas this year, honey. Like, maybe that's what we should do. So, understanding that what you put out into the universe with money is what you're going to get back. So, if you haven't gone through my course, How to Spend a Dollar, then you should definitely go through that, because it's going to teach you how you should spend $1. What's up, man? What up? So, again, shifting your mindset about money is the first shift that you're going to have to make if you want to increase your income. The last thing about money is you're going to have to realize that money is easy. Money is easy to make, okay? Money is very easy to make. I think a lot of us, we're thinking that we got to work hard for money. We think that money doesn't grow on trees. We think that, what? So we grow up with these things, right? I mean, if you've not heard, who's ever said, man, I work hard for my money, right? Who's ever said that? I know I've said it before. Or, you heard your parents say, well, money doesn't grow on trees, Billy. Well, guess what? Money comes from somewhere, and money's very easy to make. I think once you start to shift your mindset and you start to realize that money is pretty damn easy to make, then you'll start to see that the way money comes to you is pretty effortless and pretty easy. But stop telling yourself that money's hard. Stop telling yourself that you got to do just crazy things about money, right? Stop telling yourself and stop feeling this ill feeling around people that have money or they're rich, or you think rich people are greedy and all that stuff. Get rid of that stuff, okay? Make your shift with money. One of the best books you could possibly read about money is The Science of Getting Rich. Very old book, but still holds true. The Science of Getting Rich, awesome book. Number 2 is time. You got to start shifting the way you look at time. One of the best things, okay? One of the best things, you got to realize that one thing about time is it's the most precious resource on the planet, okay? The most precious resource on the planet. We all look for, resources and things like, gold and silver and platinum, right? You could be that rapper going out and get some platinum. Give me time. You'll never be able to get it back. It's the most precious thing in the universe is time. What's up, Cindy? What's going on? So since you know that it's the most precious thing in the universe, you got to shift your mindset to understand that time is the absolute most precious resource on the planet, okay? You also got to realize this. This is a big one for me. This is a big one for me, okay? This is a big one for me. I'm going to go into it. People with no time typically have money, okay? So notice this. If you're about to go present someone that says, hey man, I've only got 20 minutes, I've only got 10 minutes, I've only got 5 minutes, I don't have a lot of time, okay? Understand and recognize that that person doesn't have a lot of time. Understand they have your money, so respect their time. When you start respecting their time and you start respecting your own time, other people will start to respect your time. You've got to shift your mind when it comes to time. How can you best spend your time? That's the next thing. You've got to start asking yourself this question a lot. What's the best use of my time today? What is the absolute best use of my time today that I can use it to provide value to my market? You got to ask yourself that question out loud and answer it every single day. What's the best use of my time right now? You will start to crush it if you ask yourself this question, not only when you wake up in the morning, but when you ask yourself this question multiple times a day. One of the biggest tips I can tell you to do is set aside how much time you want to work in your business. Okay? If you want to work 4 hours a day, 5 hours a day, whatever it is, set aside that time, and then what you're going to do is you're going to really start asking yourself, how can I best use the time that I have? If you have 2 hours a day to work your business, stop complaining about, well, I only have 2 hours to work my business, and so-and-so has 8 hours, and they're going to make more money than me because they got more time. Time is earned, people. Time is earned. You'll never get it back. So think how you can best spend your time today. All right, moving on. Number 3, we're in 3rd gear right now. Can you feel it? We're just moving. We are moving. We're in 3rd gear, so that means we're going at least what? I don't know, 63 miles an hour right now? All right, so number 3, the shift that you've got to make, number 3 is you've got to make a shift around the word selling, okay? I'm going to say it, all right? Many of you guys saw the conversation that I had with one of my prospects yesterday. Not even a prospect, actually. She was a client. I'm not good at sales. I'm just not good at it. I wasn't born a salesperson. Duh! I wasn't born a salesperson either. I was born a black baby. Probably the prettiest damn baby in there. All right? I'm going to be a little biased. Whatever. I can do it. It's my show. All right? So, but anyway, all right? You got to stop looking at selling as this bad thing. Okay? Now, I'll tell you why we look at selling as bad. Okay? 2 big reasons that we look at selling as a bad thing. One big reason is most people that are in sales careers aren't good at sales. Okay? That's number 1. Most people that actually do sales as a career, where like their job is sales, aren't very good at sales. Okay? Here's a tip. The best salespeople on the planet, you'll never say, oh, that's a salesperson. Chances are, the best salespeople on the planet, you'll never say, oh, he was a really good chances are, most really good salespeople don't blend in with the normal salespeople. Okay. Number two, when it comes to understanding sales, is you got to understand that sales makes the world go round. Okay. Sales makes the world go round. Okay. What am I here? What am I on here? Okay. Sales makes the absolute world go round, because guess what happens when you don't sell? Then guess what? The economy does nothing. People are always saying, well, I'm not making sales because of the economy. Guess what? The economy doesn't matter. The economy doesn't make sales. Sales makes the economy. So when people are out improving in sales, okay, most people just encounter bad salespeople. So, they've encountered these people that aren't very good at sales. Two, the definition of sales is all off. If you go to the dictionary, the last definition in the Webster's dictionary will give you a proper view of the word sales. But it's got three other definitions that just say negative, negative, negative. And so now people grow up with this thing and say, all right, well, I definitely don't want to do sales. But if I spoke to a group of real estate agents not too long ago. A buddy of mine asked me to speak in front of some real estate agents. And I said, raise your hand if you're in sales. And like two people said, hey, I'm in sales. And it was a room of like 20, 40 people. So I'm sitting here thinking, okay, well, what if you got to sell the banker? What if the banker says, nah, we don't want to do that? And then you got to sell the banker on why this property should be sold. You got to sell the person that wants you to sell their house on why you should sell it for $200,000 cheaper or more. Okay, your kids go to the toy store. They try to sell you on why you should buy them that toy. You turn around, you sell them on why they don't need it. Okay, trust me, I sell our kids every day on why they don't need everything Paw Patrol. Okay, and I fail at it because I end up buying it. So my kids are better salespeople than me. Okay, so good for them. But I want you to understand the big thing here when it comes to sales, guys. You got to understand that sales makes the world go round. Okay, sales keeps companies open. All right, the company you work for, guess what? When salespeople aren't doing their job at the highest ability, other people get fired. Salespeople, yeah, they may get fired because if they're not doing their job, but guess what? When salespeople do their job phenomenally, everybody else is happy, right? Because that's when bonuses come, right? That's when people in HR start getting bonuses. People in the warehouse get more jobs because guess what? When people sell more, the demand goes up. When the demand goes up, the supply has to go up. So when the supply has to go up, that means we got to hire more people to make the stuff that people are selling. Okay, that makes more sense. If that makes sense to you, put a couple likes on there. Start looking at the word selling a lot differently, and guess what? You'll make more money. Okay. Next thing is prospecting. All right, this is a big thing for me. Usually when I heard the word prospecting, I felt kind of like I got to go chase my friends and family, or if you're in a business where prospecting is key. You may be in real estate. You may sell something, whatever it is. You may have your own product. You may be selling a book. You may be in network marketing. I don't know. But sometimes if you're in a business where you got to go prospect, the word prospecting can seem kind of bad to you, right? It did for me. All right. So I had to shift. All right. Gear 4. I had to shift how I looked at the word prospecting. And this is one of the things that I had to do to shift how I looked at this word was, instead of saying prospecting every day, how can I go out and make new friends? Okay, that was shift number 1. How can I go out and make new friends? The next shift was, how can I go out and make the best friends ever? Okay, how can I go out and make better friends? How can I go out and make friends that are actually going to impact my life? Okay, not just make new friends. Your ability to make new friends is great. Okay, I feel like if you can be a good friend to a lot of people, then you'll do well in your business. People want to buy from people they can be friends with. Okay. They buy from people they know, like, and trust. I mean, it sounds cliche, but when you go out and make friends and provide value, that is a boom combination. It will explode your business. So when you can go out and make friends, provide value, and solve problems, it's over. It's a wrap, okay? But you've got to start looking at the word prospecting a lot differently. Start asking yourself, how can I attract people to me with value and be friends with them, okay? How can I attract better people to me? How can I be friends with lawyers, doctors, judges, and, how can you be friends with those people? Okay, you got to up your level of personal development. So, plugging into training, plugging into personal development, audios, just successful people. Asking your friends now, hey, who's your lawyer? Who's your doctor? Who's the richest person you know? Network to your network and get to those people. All right. So start looking at the word prospecting a lot different. Shift number 5. I've got to move quickly here because we got about 10 minutes left. Shift number 5 is around the word cost and investment. Okay. This is one of the biggest shifts you can make. So if you want to hit that 100-mile-an-hour place in your business, this is one of the biggest shifts you can make ever. Okay. If you're getting value from this so far, make sure to press the share button. If you need me to stop and you got to ask me a question about some of these things or how I do something, feel free to inbox me or just feel free to pop a comment below and I'll answer it. But you've got to start looking and stop asking yourself, how much is this going to cost me? Okay, that question is keeping you broke. That question actually is costing you more money than whatever you're looking at that you think is going to cost you something. How much does it cost? Okay, how much does it cost is costing you more money than you think. All right, start asking, what am I going to get out of this investment? How can I make this investment worth my time? Remember, we go back to time. So stop looking at things that are going to cost you things. Guess what, guys? Tools don't cost you anything. Tools make you money. Okay, you got to use the tools. So stop asking, okay, how much does this cost, right? You got to start looking at things in a different. I mean, business owners, you tell people all the time, especially when you get into network marketing. I know, trust me, I own a business. I I own a health and wellness business. I do that. It's just me. It's what I do. It's just what I do. Right? Trust me, been there, done that. Right? Been doing this for 3 years full time now. Successfully started my own business. Came out of network marketing. Fantastic. I love it. Okay, but trust me, I've been there before. I did it. But you can't act and say something completely different. If you're gonna say that, hey, I'm a business owner, you got to act the same way. And business owners invest. They're not worried about cost. True business owners, successful business owners are looking at how can they invest and how can they get a return on their investment and what amount of time, what amount of effort it's going to take to get that return on that investment. Okay, so that's going to be one of your biggest shifts you can make. All right. Ask yourself this. This is a big question, so I hope you're writing these down. How much do you want to be worth? Ask yourself that. Okay, because one of the biggest things I see is a lot of people, they're just, you know what? I can do it myself. I can do it on my own. I don't need to invest in anything. I'm just going to do this by myself. Okay, well, that's one of the biggest mistakes you can make, I believe, as an entrepreneur, is thinking you can do things by yourself. Guys, when you invest in yourself, okay, I have people, if people come to me and they want to get coached, and then they say, oh, how much is it? And they go through a 12-week program. I say, yeah, it's $4,000 for 12 weeks. And they're like, oh man, that's a lot of money. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it was a lot of money before you did. Right? So, now what are we doing? It's not about the amount of money. Guys, price doesn't sell anything. Okay? The thing that we're looking at here is I've invested. Now, I believe I'm worth $600 an hour. Do I charge $600 an hour yet? No. But it's the ability to invest in yourself so you can actually charge more. Okay? So look for things. Continue to look for things and look for ways that you can invest in yourself. If you have trouble with price right now, all right, I want you to put a 1. If you're watching this right now and you have trouble with price, and you have trouble when someone brings up price and you have trouble with it, then you got to start investing in yourself more, because as soon as you start investing in yourself more, you're gonna up your worth. Okay, and then when someone brings up price, it won't matter. Why? Because you'll know your worth. They'll say, oh, well, I can get that somewhere else. I don't come with that deal. Right? Oh, I could go join that business for someone else. Cool, go do it. I don't come with that offer. I could go and I could join MLSP by myself. Cool, great. I don't come with that offer. Right? So and so's coaching package is only $2,500. Cool, great. I don't come with that package. Invest in yourself, and you'll be able to charge what you want. But if you're afraid to invest in yourself, then you're costing yourself your business. The last thing, 6th gear, pulling into the blowing out, all right, last home stretch here, is you've got to change your shift around people. You got to shift your mind on how you think about people, okay? So one of the biggest mindset shifts that you can make around people, a lot of people are like, well, people are dumb, people are stupid, people are greedy, people are nasty, people are mean, all these things, right? I have met some of the best people that are on this planet in the last 3 years of my life. People are awesome. People are amazing. People are the smartest creatures on this planet. We're the most advanced beings that God has ever made. People are amazing. Okay? Understand that your product is not your product. Your product is people. So you should learn people. You should study people. You should be just trying to get to know people the best way you possibly can. Okay? You've got to learn people. Study people. Study yourself. If you haven't gone through my 90-day master program, then I can tell you right now that you're not learning what you need to learn about people. Hands down, I mean, whatever your opinion is, I know the information in that course will shift the way that you look at people and will greatly shift the way you make money and the way you communicate with people. Guess what? People have money. So when you learn and master people, especially the people that have your money, you'll get more money. People are the ones that spend money. People, people, people. That's the biggest shift you can make, is how you look at people. All the other shifts that we talk about are fantastic. But when you shift how you look at people, that's when you'll start to win. All right, guys, I'm done. Those are over. All the shifts are done. If you want to check these out tomorrow on my blog, make sure to check them out. If you missed yesterday's episode, it is on my blog right now at ryanmcnorth.com/blog. Guys, again, if you have not gone through the 90-day master, I'm telling you, you're missing out. Okay? I'm telling you right now, you're missing out. If you want to make the shifts when it comes to money, time, selling, prospecting, investing, and people, it is right there at your fingertips. All you got to do is either go to my website, grab it, text me if you have questions about it. But I'm telling you guys, your next breakthrough is literally a click away. Literally one click away. Your next breakthrough is right there. So